Hey guys, welcome to another lunchtime review. Today I'm going to Panera Bread. I've already ordered it and in the app, and I'm going to go in here and pick it up. Okay, so here's what I ordered. I got the French Ciabatta Dipper, and this is a, I'll tell you about it in just a second once I get turned around. But there's the sandwich, there's the dipping, and my side, I just got the bread because really they had bread, mac and cheese, which I've had before, fruit, and that was it really. So, and apple or a banana, and I didn't want any of that stuff. So I got a piece of bread, whatever, it's cold, it's fine. And then I got the frozen signature hot chocolate. I could have gotten the hot chocolate, but I wanted it frozen. I like a frozen hot chocolate, it's really good. And I just got one of the Crème Brûlée Bites, and I mean, it seems tiny and a little silly, but I just wanted to taste it. I didn't want to eat a whole bunch of them, but they do sell them in bigger packs than a single. If you wanted I think a 3 or 5 pack or something like that, they do sell a bigger package of them. So anyway, that's what I got. So I'm gonna get turned around and I'll let you know what these are. All right, so my total, well, I'll tell you each one. The French Ciabatta Dipper, it's 1,120 calories, by the way, fun fact. It is $11.79. That's how much that was, but it came with a side. So I got the, like I said, the French bread, which is 180 calories. The sandwiches, it says, is a delicious sandwich dipping pair featuring tender marinated sliced steak, melty provolone and asiago, and garlic aioli drizzle on our ciabatta with a Bistro French Onion dipper. That's what the dipping sauce is, French onion. The French baguette is bread with a slightly blistered crust and wine-like aroma. It just smells like bread. And then the so that was $11.79, and then the frozen signature hot chocolate, which is a pretty good size for what you get. It's 590 calories for 16 ounces. I don't know what size I got, but that's how much it is for 16 ounces. Mine was $4.29, which I think that's pretty cheap for a frozen hot chocolate from a restaurant. And then the Crème Brûlée Bite, 130 calories. It's a mini buttery vanilla cake topped with brown sugar streusel crumb and sprinkled with salted caramel sugar. Okay. And it was only $1. Normal price is $1.99. For some reason, I got 99 cents off. I don't know why. My total was $18.07 plus whatever tax and stuff you're going to pay. So whatever your local tax is, whatever tip you want to leave, that's on you. I'm gonna try just a piece of this bread because it's cold. It's room temperature anyway, so it's not like it's gonna get any better. It's a little tough on the outside, like most French bread is, but it has a nice yeast flavor. It's actually not bad. If you not like a nice yeast roll, that's good, except the texture's different. I'm gonna try some of this, the French onion dip. I like that dipping, that onion, French onion, because it's really a really nice, rich onion flavor. I'm trying to find a place to put my napkin at. Here we go. Okay, let's see. Let's get, this is a good size sandwich. This is just the whole sandwich. You could have gotten half if you wanted to. Oh, look at that. All that cheese. Quite a bit of steak on there too. I'm gonna try it without the sauce, the dipping first. It's a lot to chew. You can see all the cheese. That steak has a really nice flavor to it. It's almost like a roast beef flavor, but a little bit more steak-like, if that makes any sense. The texture is like a roast beef. That has a ton of flavor without dipping it. I would eat that by on its own. Now let's dip it in this French onion. You gotta make sure you get a little bit of onion in there too. It may sound weird, and maybe it doesn't, because onions are inherently, when you cook them, they're kind of sweet anyway. It almost sweetens the sandwich up a little bit. Just got to make sure you don't drip it in your lap. I like the dip. I'm really impressed with the amount of cheese and meat you get on the sandwiches. It may have been $11.79 or something like that, but you get quite a bit of meat. The bread's a nice texture too. It's got a little bit of a chewy outside, like the crust is kind of chewy, but the bread itself is really good and soft. It's a little warm, so I like that. I don't know which way I like it better. Because I like it a lot, just eating the sandwich. And dipping it, it does change the flavor, that's for sure. What's funny is, like I said, it adds almost a sweetness to it, but it doesn't really add a really... Somebody was backing up behind me, and somebody was driving by. It's a busy little road I'm on. It doesn't add a really strong onion flavor. I'm gonna get a big hunk of onion. Look at that. I got a lot of onion on there. We'll try it this way. It's still not what I consider like a really strong onion flavor. I like that either way, and that's a really good sandwich. It really is. It has good flavor. The textures are really nice of the bread. The steak is impressive because it's tender. It's not like tough. I've eaten pretty much that whole half, and I haven't got any like gristly, tough pieces or chewy pieces or dry pieces. It's all been pretty good and moist. So it's a really nice sandwich. It really, really is. Let me try this hot cocoa, or the frozen hot chocolate. I got a package of mayonnaise for the sandwich, just in case I needed it. I didn't need it. It's got plenty of flavor. It's got plenty of moisture to it. It's not dry. I was afraid it was going to be a little dry. It is not even a little bit. So I'm glad. I'm impressed that I didn't have to use that. Okay, so here's the frozen hot cocoa. Okay, it feels really nice. It's a little thin. I would have thought it would have been a little thicker than that, being frozen. It's very cold. Yeah, I'm getting a little piece of ice. It basically tastes like they've made chocolate milk, but it's a really nice flavor of cocoa. But they basically made a chocolate milk, put some ice and the chocolate milk in a blender and blended it together and made it really good and cold. I mean, it's really, really cold. It's like beyond refrigerator cold. But it's not quite as thick as other ones I've had. I've had some of these frozen hot chocolates that were like almost like milkshake consistency. Like they were really thick. You had to eat them with a spoon almost. This one's not like that. This one's much thinner than those. A little bit thicker at the top. Yeah, but more just milk texture and consistency at the bottom. That being said, I've already drank down to there. It's really, really good. I like the flavor. It's sweet. It's definitely not a Nesquik kind of flavor. It is more of a hot cocoa kind of flavor. I really like that. It's really good. I would get that again. And if it's really cold outside, like it kind of is today, I could have gotten it hot, but I know hot is a little harder to drink. Okay, now I'm gonna try this creme brulee. They sell something similar to this at like Walmart. I think they have them at other stores too. They have the little mini muffin kind of shape with the crumble on the top. It's good. It's nice and sweet. If you're wanting something for $1, $1.99, $1.99 may be a little expensive. I think if you can get this for $1, it's a really good deal. But it's if you're wanting something just a little sweet after you've eaten, this is a good choice. This is a really nice little somewhat sweet without being overly sweet like a piece of chocolate or candy or anything. It just adds a little bit of sweetness after your meal. It's not bad. It's not dry or anything. It has a nice texture to it. The crumb on the top has got a little bit of a crunch to it. Yeah, you get a little crunchiness on the top. It's not gonna blow you away by any means, but it's nice. It's a nice little dessert. The baguette, I probably would, for a side, I'd probably skip the baguette. I'd almost rather have a little fruit cup or something than that. But I mean, or chips. They have potato chips too. That was another one I forgot to mention. I'd probably get potato chips next time. The reason I got the piece of bread is I'd already reviewed the chips before, and I've never talked about their bread, so I got the bread. But I would probably get chips next time I got the sandwich or a meal, period. The ciabatta French dip, though, really, really good. I would give it like a 5 out of 5 with or without the dip. Either way, it's fine. But I would literally give it a 5 out of 5. It's that good. The frozen signature hot chocolate, I really do wish it was a little thicker, like a little more icy, but it's fine the way it is. It has a really nice flavor. That's just a personal choice. I would rather have it a little bit more frozen and icy, so I would give that one probably a 4.5. And then the creme brulee bite, again, if you're wanting something sweet, it's not bad, but I would probably give that one probably more of a 4. So I got 4 on the creme brulee bite. It's, you know what, I'd probably give it a 3.5 because it's okay. I'd probably give that a 3.5. You could literally go to any convenience store and get something just as good. I'd give that a 3.5. I'd give the frozen hot cocoa probably, I liked it. I'm gonna give it a 4.5. And then I would give that ciabatta dipper, a French ciabatta dipper, I'd give that a 5. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I'll catch you next time.